Carl Cowley with Cowlacious Designs Products, and I'm here today to show you our Scary Terry 200 board and skull. So when you order this product as a complete unit, you get a skull like this, comes in a box, not mounted. This is our demo unit, so it's all mounted. But it comes in a box, and inside the skull it has a mounted servo and all the jaw ready to go and everything. So with that, you get those, and then it comes with two bags, one with accessory parts and one is your main Scary Terry ST200 board. So let me open that up here and show you a couple of things on it. Okay, on this board we have several things. We have a power connection here for a barrel power connector for an optional power supply which we sell. We also have a screw terminal here where you can insert positive and negative wires from your own power source to power this unit. And we have a 4-pin header over here where you can hook up the optional battery pack, which I'll show you in just a moment. And this terminal block and this barrel connector can handle anything from 5 to 24 volts DC. And then we have the line out, which goes to an amplified set of computer speakers, a line in jack. We have the ability to have it listen to the left channel, the right channel, or both. Here we have a jumper that allows you to kind of fine-tune the jaw action, how quickly it responds. We have a 3-pin servo connection here, and then we have connections for the LED eyes, and then we have another connector over here for a high current driver. And we won't get to that today, but we'll show you most of the rest of this board. So now I'm going to show you the accessory pack. The accessory pack comes with the LED eyes, the battery pack without batteries, no batteries included, and a stereo to stereo 6-foot audio cable. Okay, now I could power this up. I could put batteries in there and attach this battery pack, and if I had an MP3 player or something, I could fit this whole thing inside of here and it could be a self-contained unit. We normally run ours off of an adapter. So first let me go over some of the connections. If you remember, I had the servo and it has yellow, red, and black mark there, Y, R, and B. So you look at your servo connector, it's got a yellow, red, and black wire. That connects right onto there, yellow to yellow, red to red, black to black. And then we connect our LED eyes with the white going toward the top of the board, the white lead. Okay, so those are, okay, so I've got my LED eyes. I'm now going to push these into the eye holes on the skull. Okay, and now we're ready to add power to our board. Okay, so I've got power here. I'm going to plug that in. You'll notice we got the power light on there. And the first thing you want to do is adjust this last adjustment screw. You notice that adjusts where the servo starts at. So we're going to take it all the way closed and then just to where it just starts to open. Now this next one sets the audio threshold. So you'll notice if I put it, it goes all the way open. You notice the level LED goes on there showing that beyond the threshold. So you make it open and then turn it back just to where the jaw closes. And then this one here is our volume adjustment, so we'll have to mess around with that just a little bit. So now I'm going to add audio to this. So I'm going to use my 6-foot audio cable. I'm going to plug it into the line in on the board. And I'm going to plug in my optional computer speakers. You supply your own or buy them from us. And once we get that, then I can plug that in to my computer. And we can play a sound.
Oh, the waitress comes up to them and asks what they'll have. The first vampire says, "I'll have a glass of O positive." The second vampire says, "I'll have a glass of AB negative." The third vampire says, "I'm the designated driver. I'll just have a glass of plasma." The waitress turns toward the bartender and yells, "Give me 2 bloods and 1 blood light." Ha 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 ha!
Okay, so you'll notice
3 vampires walk into a bar. The waitress comes up to them and asks what
you notice as I adjusted the input level from my computer that changed how this works. So I adjusted the level on the input of my board so that it would work correctly with this.
It says, "I'll have a glass of O positive."
So by adjusting the input, you control how sensitive it is
vampire says, "I'm the designated driver. I'll just have a glass of plasma."
to what's
The
being
waitress
said.
turns toward the bartender and yells, "Give me 2 bloods."
So there's one example of this working. I want to show you a couple other things. One of the other things you can do is we have some optional rubber eyes that you can put in. And for these, I just shove them right in. And they stay right in there. You can glue them in if you want, but then we'll make this go.
He's really into that.
You can tell that the eye kind of lights up behind there and gives a nice effect. In fact, let's turn off the lights for a second. So there you can see that the eyes light up and make a better effect than just the standard LEDs there. You know, another option, instead of shoving all of this inside the skull, some people like to buy the 36-inch extension for the servo. So that gives you 36 inches that you can put in between the servo connection and the servo. And then the LED cables are 2 feet. So you could take this board and mount it down in the body of your prop. But now I'm going to show you the effect with some blue LED eyes. So I've switched this out to blue LEDs. And I will plug those in. And these are the optional blue LEDs. The unit comes with red LEDs. You can buy these blue LEDs separately. There you can see that effect.
Okay, here's a good one. When is it bad luck to meet a black cat? When you're a mouse. I dated a mummy once for a short while, but it didn't last.
Okay.